It's been a month. The city of Pokrovsk is burning. What was once a thriving logistics hub for Ukraine's defense is now a smoldering labyrinth of shattered streets, where every window hides a sniper, every rooftop hums with a drone, and every shadow could be death. Russian forces are tightening their grip from three sides. Their strategy? To choke Pokrovsk into submission. For Ukraine, holding the city isn't just about land. It's about the line between resistance and collapse in the east. Tonight, we're asking the question, is Kyiv about to lose Donetsk? Pokrovsk, a name that once meant crossroads. Before the war, 60,000 people lived here. Now only the echo of footsteps remains. This city was the nerve center of Ukraine's logistics in Donetsk, the final shield between Russian forces and the industrial heart of the East. Russia has been trying to take Pokrovsk for over a year, but this month, the battlefield changed. Drones swarm overhead day and night, artillery never stops, and Russian troops, advancing in tight assault groups, are carving through what's left of the Ukrainian defenses. Ukrainian maps show fierce resistance along the flanks, but even Kyiv admits the situation is critical. And if Pokrovsk falls, the door to Donetsk opens. From there, Russian troops could march toward Kramatorsk and Sloviansk, the last two major cities still held by Ukraine in the region. Zelensky himself traveled to the front, 20 kilometers north of Pokrovsk. Meeting exhausted troops, shaking hands amid smoke and ruins, he thanked them for holding the line. But his visit couldn't mask the reality. The noose is tightening. Here's a quick fact. Russian forces now control roughly 19% of Ukraine's territory, around 116,000 square kilometers. Russian commanders claim their units are advancing from the north and southeast, cutting off vital supply routes. Their goal? To encircle Ukraine's remaining brigades inside the city and starve them out. On Telegram, a Ukrainian officer wrote, "They're in every district now. We fight street to street. The city changes hands every hour. Pokrovsk isn't just a battle. It's a siege. A modern Stalingrad built from steel and drones." Let's break down how this battle is being fought. Unlike older offensives, Russia is using small, mobile assault groups, 5 to 10 men each, supported by FPV drones and glide bombs that can strike from miles away. Instead of armored columns, they're moving fast and low, using electronic warfare to blind Ukrainian drones and jam communications. Ukrainian special forces, including the Timur unit, were deployed to counterattack. Video released by Ukraine's intelligence shows helicopters landing under fire, drone-guided strikes hitting Russian trenches, and urban ambushes at point-blank range. But despite these daring operations, momentum hasn't shifted. Analysts say Pokrovsk's geography favors the attacker: flat ground, limited tree cover, and dozens of roads leading directly into the city. Once those routes are cut, resupply becomes nearly impossible. And now, Russia has introduced jet-powered glide bombs. Cheap, powerful, and nearly impossible to intercept. They strike deep behind the front line, destroying ammo depots, bridges, and command posts, turning logistics into chaos. Ukraine's air defense, already strained, is fighting to keep up. Every intercepted missile costs thousands. Everyone that gets through costs lives. Inside the city, civilians hide in basements. The White Angel police unit goes door to door, pleading with the few remaining families to evacuate. Old men refuse. Mothers clutch photographs. Some say they'd rather die in their homes than flee again. One Ukrainian soldier described Pokrovsk as a place where time stopped. No electricity, no heat, just the sound of drones circling overhead like vultures. Every night, Ukrainian medics drag the wounded through the rubble, under shell fire, under the constant buzz of FPVs. It's not just a fight for a city, It's a fight for survival. For Moscow, Pokrovsk isn't just about territory. It's psychological. A symbol that after months of slow, bloody advances, Russia can still win big. By the way, do you know? Russia has captured an estimated 461 square kilometers of Ukrainian land in October alone. Part of a gradual but steady push. If Pokrovsk falls, Russia gains a direct route north, toward Kramatorsk and Sloviansk, the industrial twin cities of eastern Ukraine. They're not just targets, they're prized trophies. Taking them would let Moscow claim it has liberated the entire Donetsk region, one of Putin's core war objectives. But the cost is staggering. Analysts estimate that Russia has lost thousands of men and hundreds of armored vehicles trying to breach Pokrovsk's defenses. Every meter gained is paid for in blood. Ukraine, meanwhile, faces an impossible dilemma. Keep fighting for a city that may already be lost, or pull back to save what's left of its forces. A Finnish military analyst put it bluntly: Pokrovsk could become another Vuhledar, a trap where valor becomes tragedy. Away from the battlefield, the war's temperature is rising in another way. In Moscow, Putin has just ordered officials to explore resuming nuclear tests, a move not seen since the Cold War. It's a signal, aimed not just at Washington, but at the world. Here's another fact to amaze you. Russia last tested a nuclear bomb in 1990. The US stopped in 1992. No nation has resumed testing since. The Kremlin's message is clear: if America tests, we will too. And as Russia flexes, diplomacy freezes. Trump's recent remarks, "Sometimes you have to let them fight," have chilled Kyiv's hopes for more advanced weapon support. Long-range Tomahawks remain off the table. Ukraine is bleeding, but the lifeline from the West is thinning. So what does this mean for Ukraine? Pokrovsk may soon fall, or it may stand defiant, like Bakhmut before it. But the larger truth remains. This war is no longer about quick victories. It's about endurance, attrition. Who can survive the longest storm? Every destroyed building in Pokrovsk is a chapter of that story. A reminder that behind every map line are men and women refusing to surrender. If Pokrovsk falls, Russia's next move is clear. Push west toward Kramatorsk and Sloviansk, secure the Donbass, and declare mission accomplished. If it doesn't, Ukraine buys time to rebuild, regroup, and remind the world that this war isn't over. So what happens next? Will Ukraine hold the line, or will Donetsk finally slip away? Tell me in the comments. Should Kyiv keep fighting for Pokrovsk, or pull back to save its men for the battles ahead? And before you go, if you believe that every story of courage deserves to be told, hit that like button, subscribe for more frontline updates, and stay till our next episode, where we'll uncover the new Russian glide bomb strategy that could change the air war entirely. Because in Pokrovsk, one thing is clear: this isn't just a battle for a city, it's a battle for time itself. Pokrovsk, November 2025. The line still holds for now.